Right, hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're at Cereals, and we've come over to this Cereals event today because I wanted to find out a little bit about spring barley, and I think from what I've been told it's going to be more machinery based this year, so it's about sprayers and combines and things like that. So we'll have a look at the new John Deere, we'll go and have a look at that, and then maybe we'll be able to have a look at one of these Fendt tractors as well. So came down in the Defender today, and we'll whip on home later this afternoon, but it looks like it's going to be a good turnout. There's plenty of cars here, you can just see pickup trucks and Land Rovers everywhere, so we'll go and have a look. We're just here with this is the new 6R, which I've been waiting to have a look at for quite a while. At home we've got the older 6155R, and this is the replacement of our model. This is a 215. I've been looking at the configurations here, and they do a 6155, which goes all the way up to 203 horsepower there with the IPM. So there it is. I've been waiting to see one of these for quite a long time, and there it is. So it's on John Deere's stand. And there it is, a smart tractor. Look in the cab. So this is it. So inside it's got leather seats, that's an option. It's also got the new front loader joystick there with the shuttle forwards and backwards, which is quite smart. And then it's also, this one's got the Command Pro joystick, which is, you can do everything, all your functions off the joystick. So they've also done away with the dashboard in the middle. This used to be obviously a dial, and now it's all over here on a tablet on your right hand side. So it is quite a modern, there's one of the older 155s like ours, and this is of course the new model. So they have updated it quite a bit, so it's quite a smart tractor really. And yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think down below about the new 6R. Do you like it, or would you rather the older 6R over there? Alright, so we were just looking at the 6R there, so we're now just having a look. This is the drill our neighbour uses, Jeffrey. He's got a 3-metre Amazon drill. This is a combi drill, and this is the new model of it, I think. It looks a little bit different to our neighbours, and it's got quite a nice staircase on the back for when you obviously go up to the back to fill it up with seed. And they're still quite a nice sized drill, these ones, because they're 3 metres, so you can still obviously drive it down the road fairly easily without having any trouble. And of course, being combination drill, it's got the power harrow at the front. Power harrow your work if you've got ploughed up land, which is what we always have before we drill it. So you've got the power harrow at the front, and then the packer, and then at the back your seeder with the rubber discs, the rubber wheels to roll in the seed. These are really nice drills, Amazons, and they've drilled the barley on our farm for the last 20 years. So it's quite nice to see the new model, and I'll take some pictures of this one today to show our neighbour, because he does like the Amazon equipment, so he might be interested in the new one. I suppose the highlight so far is I've seen the new John Deere, but this is the one a lot of people talk about, which is the new Fendt, the Gen 6. And they say these tractors are supposed to be like the Rolls Royce of tractors, so I think we'll have a look at this. And I mean, looking at it getting in here, it's very nicely well made. So this is a new cab. I've never sat in one of these new Fendts. The visibility out front is fantastic, and then you've got, obviously this is the new joystick system with the for the Gen 6. It reminds me a little bit of my Manitou joystick at home on the telehandler. It's very well organised in here, I must say. It's very sophisticated. Does look very complicated at the same time, and they've obviously got a new, like an iPad display, and that looks like a phone holder. Pop window up there, which is quite nice, just a little hatch to let some fresh air in. But yeah, they're nice, and you've got a digital dashboard down there, so very complicated, but quite clean and up to date and modern at the same time. So yeah, I'd love to try one of these new Fendts on the farm, and I'll tell you what, it'd be great to compare it against the 6R at home if we ever change our 6R for the new shape. But they're nice. They're nice, these Fendts. Yeah, I do like them. I'm not too sure why you'd want 2 screens really though. You've got a screen down there and a screen there, but I suppose that's what today's generation wants. So yeah, everybody likes a bit of technology these days, so it's nice. Yeah, different.
Does it not feel unstable?
So I was just walking along from the tractor there, and I was just looking at this new Fendt telehandler with the cab which goes up and down. What a piece of kit. I'm sure it would be quite handy if you wanted to look into trailers, but yeah, I wouldn't like to know the price of it. It is quite a cool bit of kit though. And then I think this is probably the highlight of this stand, is the maybe even of the show, is this Fendt 942. It's what a bit of kit. It's absolutely enormous. Just trying to think how I could justify one of these, but I'll keep the John Deere for now, but it's got the new Gen 6 cab in it, just like that smaller 724. But what a piece of kit! This is an absolute monster. Absolutely amazing tractor, and yeah, you'd need to be doing some serious acreage to buy a 942. I have seen a lot of these sorts of things on chippers, on massive chippers, but our chipper's way too small for something like this. But one day, if you ever bought a huge chipper and you could buy a 942, that'd be pretty cool. That is the dream, isn't it? What absolutely massive.
Demonstration arena.
And again, I wouldn't like to know the price. Probably north of 200,000 one of these. It must be, you know, very expensive bit of kit. You've even got the Vario gripper, which raises and lowers the tyre pressures from the cab. I mean, just awesome bit of kit, awesome. And then at the show this year, they've grown these lovely beds of flowers, wildflower bird mixes, and they're just demonstrating some sprayers, Agri-Fat and SAM sprayers. There's loads of sprayers. And there's this enormous Fendt 8T Ideal with what looks like a 40-foot header on the front. Absolutely enormous with tracks. Again, just the way farming's going, just getting bigger and bigger. Huge kit to be more efficient. So.
From the Mercedes 70 horsepower engine.
I was just walking back to the Land Rover, and I've just spotted this as a John Deere 6120M. It's quite a small John Deere, but it's looks like quite a nice size as a yard tractor. They have released them as well in auto power, so you can have it with a Vario transmission, which is quite nice. It's got the sloping bonnet. It's quite short. Looks like it would be, like I say, handy around a yard. So this one's fitted with a hoe machine on the front for what looks like cabbages. And it's actually quite a nice looking tractor. It does have AdBlue underneath the fuel tank, but it's not too bad a tractor actually. Still quite a small cab. I just wonder if something like this would be quite good as a good yard tractor to go with the 6R, but quite a smart little machine really. Obviously auto power, so Vario, no gears to worry about. It has not a bad little tractor. Great visibility out to the front. I know a lot of you guys have been speaking to me about a secondary tractor or a small yard tractor. We're looking at a 6310 or a 6410 at the moment. Something like this I would imagine would be far too expensive, but it is nice to look at these little John Deere's, because growing up all I used to like really was the small John Deere's, and yeah, so it's not a bad little tractor really. I was just also as well having a look at some Machio equipment as well, just over at the back there. We were looking at some Machio toppers and stuff, but this is amazing. It's got robotic cabbage hoeing technology on the front now. And these are something which are quite interesting, the Isuzu pickups, which don't require any AdBlue. Might be quite a good solution instead of buying that new Defender I was looking at, the new 90s shape. You obviously got a pickup bed in the back there, and manual gearbox, so you can have them in automatic. So maybe we'll look at an Isuzu pickup. The new Missouri drills, which are like a direct drill. Apparently if you buy one of these drills you can get rid of the plough and start to do everything on your farm with minimum tillage. So quite interesting, and I'd love to see the results of one of these on a farm somewhere. I think they could be, I think they could have a great place for the future of farming. And then New Holland are here as well today, demonstrating some of their new tillage equipment, which is being pulled by this T7. Piece of kit. And I'm just standing next to this really nice New Holland T7 in Maserati blue. It's a T7 225 blue power, and I must say it is nice finished in this colour. So any New Holland fans out there, it's worth coming down for this today. Well, there we go. I hope you enjoyed Serials 2022. It was quite good. I enjoyed seeing the New Holland demos, the Missouri drill. I enjoyed seeing that new John Deere 6R. I think for now we'll probably just keep our normal one, our older model. So yeah, you've really got to have some acres to warrant some of this equipment nowadays. And I mean those Fendts as well. I wouldn't like to know what some of those cost. And even the new John Deere 6R. So I'm sure everything has gone up in value. And yeah, it seems like there's more and more big equipment at these shows and less of the small stuff. So it's just a sign of where it's all going. There's bigger equipment all the time in farming. So it seems to be go big or go home. That's the way farming's going. So yeah, I'm going to drive back to Norfolk now. We've come out to Cambridge today. I was hoping to have a little look at Duxford, but I haven't had enough time because I've been speaking to so many of you guys I've met today, and also speaking to people on the stands as well. I found a light company who are going to help me out putting a little beacon on the gator, because that could really do with a beacon on the roof. So it has been a really good show and I've had a great day. And if you didn't go, I hope I was able to give you a little insight as to what it was like here this year. So with that, thanks very much for watching today's video. Keep liking, keep subscribing, stay positive and all of that good stuff, and I will catch you on the next one. Click here to subscribe to the channel, and click here to watch another Olly's Farm video.